What's up, my fellow bro gamers? Mr. J313 back again with more Mass Effect Andromeda. And on today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about a few interesting things. So, what wasn't in the title that we're going to talk about is something very depressing that you all probably know by now, is that Bioware announced officially that there will be no single-player DLC, no more updates, no more bug fixes or anything. Just a couple of more multiplayer characters coming, and that's pretty much it. Now, if you're interested to see what these next multiplayer characters are, they were data mined by a Reddit user, AES Focus, and I will link down in the description the video that I did on these characters. It shows off the thumbnail for each of them, all of their abilities, the armor that they're wearing. So if you're interested in that video, definitely go check the link down in the description to go watch that. But let's continue on with this one and talk about a couple of other things. So, no DLC coming to Andromeda. As depressing as it sounds, I'm honestly just not even surprised at this point with how long it seemed that they took to come out with anything, and all of the teases that came from the Quarian arc. You know, I kind of expected something a little bit more other than these small teases we had. But what do you do? Now, next on BioWare's official statement for, that feels weird calling it a statement, their little notice to the community that there will be no DLC or further support really for Mass Effect Andromeda. It seems like Mass Effect Andromeda had an entirely too short of a lifespan. And I don't know really why, because I loved Andromeda. I thought that it was going to do great. I had a lot of high hopes for it, but it just seems like they gave up, and I don't know why that is. Was it because of lack of support, or a financial issue, or what was it? Because obviously they definitely did not live up to the community's expectations of the first three games, so why not try and do better? Are they just going to do a better next one? Like, are they going to try and make a better Andromeda 2? Or whatever they decide to call it? Or are they just done? And I don't think they're just going to be done. I definitely think there will be another installment in the Mass Effect universe. But they did say that they will continue the story of the Quarian arc through comics and novels. And that, to me, makes me even more mad. Honestly, I have to say that that probably makes me the most upset. Now, it's not because I hate comics and novels. Let's get that out of the way right now. I do enjoy reading a book here and there, but it's definitely not one of my pastimes that I typically pick up. I'm usually only going to be doing it if I have nothing else to do, or if I'm on a road trip and I'm not driving. It is something that I might do. But I really hope that's not how they're going to tell the story of the Quarian arc. Since we know there will be no DLC, I at least hope that it comes into the next game. Now, if they want to tell the story in comics and novels, I wouldn't be surprised. Be my guest. Just don't leave it out. Don't skip over it for the next game. That is all I have to ask. You know, I've seen a lot of games where they tell stories like that, or they'll double up on it and have it in a book or in a comic series. But all I have to say is don't leave it out of the next installment in the franchise. Just don't do that. Whatever you do, BioWare, don't do that. So, back to lifespan. Mass Effect Andromeda came out on March 21st of 2017. Currently, it is August 20th, 2017, as I'm recording this. So we have about a week and a half or so of March, April, May, June, July. That's 4 months. 4 months, guys. Total, I'm going to total this up as about 5 or 6 months. Let's see. Yeah, about 6 months. You know, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 6 months. What happened? 6 months and they gave up? There has got to be something that we're missing here. You know, I don't understand why they would just say no DLC, we're not doing anything, you know, we're going to quit doing multiplayer. Because look at it, Mass Effect 3 had 59 multiplayer characters, Now, they also had all of their extra DLC and additional weapons, maps for multiplayer. And as I'm recording right now, Mass Effect Andromeda has a total of 28 multiplayer characters, with the next 4 characters that'll put it at 32, and I'm pretty sure those will be the last characters. Now, why I say there will only be 4 more characters is if you look in the character selection screen, there is a slot available for 2 uncommons, a rare, and ultra rare. And I really don't see, with no DLC or further updates coming, I don't see that list expanding, because what else could they come out with? And I really hope that the way they're leaving right now, they just shouldn't do anything else. I'm not saying that's how I want it to be, but because there is going to be no DLC or anything, I don't want a lot of recycled garbage or other shit filling up the multiplayer side of this game, like they've done with the Siphon concussive bulwark weapons. That was absolutely and utterly terrible. They shouldn't have done that. They should have done it a different way. You know, made an ultra rare mod that you could swap out on weapons, but not add 3 new weapons of almost every weapon in the game that you have to get to rank 10. That's fucking stupid. Why would they do that? The way that it seems like they're leaving this game is just utterly ridiculous and terrible, and it really, honestly, makes me sad. Because I have so much love for Mass Effect, seeing how Mass Effect Andromeda is coming to an end, it just kills me. It really just kills me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm personally done with Mass Effect. Definitely not. I'm not done with Andromeda. I will still be doing content on it. I will still cover all of the new characters that come out, and if they happen to come out with new weapons or maps, I will definitely be doing content on that as well. But after that, I don't know what else there will be to do. I really don't see myself doing a story playthrough. And then after those next characters, I don't know what other content to do on Andromeda. I mean, I don't want to do a build guide on every single character, and I mean, it kills me. It really does. It's depressing is what it is, because of the high hopes that I had set for this game. Seeing how Mass Effect 3 was, and I do understand it's a different team for Bioware, but seeing how Mass Effect 3 was, how they had 59 characters, 12 different species or races, whichever you prefer, it's just crazy. It's mind-blowing. It's So enough of this sad and depressing discussions about not having any more DLC or updates for Mass Effect Andromeda, and let's talk about something a little bit different. Mass Effect 3. So this is something that I'm going to be asking you guys as my viewers and subscribers a question and wanting some feedback. So let me know down in the comments, because I'm really curious about this. I've been considering lately wanting to go back and play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Now, I'm definitely going to be needing some players to get a team together. Depending on how many of us there are, you know, if some of you guys are on the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer still and you still play it regularly, then let me know how the community is on there, how strong it still is, because I'm definitely really wanting to get back on it. Now, I'm strictly speaking for the Xbox community. I really do wish I could also get back on PC, and maybe one day I will, but it won't be now. And it also really bums me out because I pretty much had unlocked almost everything on my PC account for Mass Effect 3, and I know my Xbox account is nowhere near where my PC account was, and it really sucks because I won't have anywhere near as much to do. But it'll be kind of nice going back and being able to unlock some more stuff, and if it's stuff that you guys would like to see content on, then I would definitely love to do it. But I want to know if there are any of you guys who do play Xbox and want to go back and play Mass Effect 3 with me, if you guys would be down to do that. So let me know down in the comments, because I am really interested to do it, and if there's things that you guys would like to see me do videos for Mass Effect 3, then I would definitely do them. So as far as Mass Effect Andromeda content goes, I will still be doing it, but it's getting to a point where there's not going to be a lot left to do, and it's depressing. But I will still be doing it as long as I feel like there is content I can do, or if there's stuff that you guys want me to cover. So that's as far as that's going to go. You know, we do have Destiny 2 coming very soon, although I will be letting Brian do most of the content for it, because we still will have Mass Effect Andromeda content coming around that time, and then we have Fortnite survival mode coming that we might try out and do a couple of videos on to see how that goes. So we have some stuff there, you know, we're going back and forth trying to figure out what we're going to do, trying to get a schedule lined up for content coming to the channel here in the next couple of weeks and months, because we also have Call of Duty World War II and Star Wars Battlefront 2 we're trying to choose between. I don't know if we're going to be getting both. You know, if it comes down to it, I don't really know which way we'll go, so we'll just have to wait and see. You know, there's a lot up in the air right now about that. But let's go back to it. Mass Effect 3. You know, I really have been wanting to go back and play Mass Effect 3 for a while now, and I do know I have a couple of friends that would definitely love to play. So that's something I've been considering, you know, because out of everything, going back and being able to play as the Drell or Vorcha or the Batarians on Mass Effect 3, all of the N7 characters, the fucking awesome Krogan that they had, the Volus, those little cute guys. I always thought they were so damn adorable. They were so fucking dumb. I don't know. Just everything that Mass Effect 3 had to offer, all of the DLC that they came out with, all of the additional maps, weapons, characters, it was awesome. And I loved it. And I just forgot the two most important ones, the Geth and the Collectors. I thought it was awesome that they actually added a Collector to the multiplayer side, and I really hope that's something that they were going to do with Andromeda, because I kind of saw a pattern of, I don't want to say recycled, but I'm going to say recycled content, so to speak, and I had really hoped that they would try a theme of maybe a Ket who kind of abandoned his ideology and wanted to help the human race and everyone else who came to Andromeda. So I really hope that's something that they would have done. It would have been really interesting to see how that would work, but it's not gonna happen now, and I'm sad. I mean, there's a lot of things I'd hope that would have happened. I really hope for a lot of things with the Quarian Arc DLC. I hope to have Quarians, Drell, Volus in multiplayer. I hope that the Geth would have come back somehow, but none of that is going to happen. And it is just beyond depressing, and I really want to be able to go back and play as all of these good fan favorites from Mass Effect 3 and enjoy content on there. And honestly, I probably end up doing content and seeing how it does on the channel, because I really want to go back and relive some good memories from my Mass Effect 3 days. And I do want to bring some of you guys along, my viewers and subscribers. I do want to bring you guys along for the trip down memory lane on Mass Effect 3 and enjoy our stories and time and just have a good laugh. It might not really be build guides or anything serious like that. If I have enough of you and a good strong following for that, then I may do like a funny moment series or something along that nature. I had thought about doing it for Andromeda, but I just never really picked up on it. I never started doing it because there was always something else I was recording. But with Andromeda getting closer to a content end, I am looking at various options of what I can do for Mass Effect content, that is, and I definitely won't be abandoning Mass Effect Andromeda once the content stops. I'm not going to abandon it because I still love playing it, and here lately I've been playing nothing but the Batarian Scrapper because fuck the Batarian Vanguard. This is great gameplay right here and I enjoyed playing it, but it's just not really what I hoped. You know, I was really hoping for them adding like Lash or Submission Net or something like that, but having Charge and Annihilation together, that's just fucking dumb. I mean, I don't even like it. I tried to do a build guide that would complement the two and kind of focus on Charge and Annihilation, but it just doesn't really work that well. The Batarian Vanguard's too squishy to be a melee-focused character, and I just don't really enjoy it. But the Batarian Scrapper, on the other hand, I believe is an absolute god of being a tanky soldier who can just really wipe out everything. A great solo gold character, maybe solo platinum. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm probably going to. I just haven't really got around to it. But it is something that I do want to try, and before I solo platinum with the Batarian Scrapper, I do want to get him to rank 10 on veteran status, so I still have a little while to go before I'm ready to try that out. So that's where I am with that. That's where I am with my Mass Effect Andromeda content. And that's where I'm at with wanting to play Mass Effect 3. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments how Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is still doing on Xbox. Maybe in the future I will be able to play with some of you guys on PC, depending on how late in the future that is. We'll just have to wait and see, because I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So, there's a lot of things I'm combing through trying to decide for where I want to go with my Mass Effect Andromeda content, or my Mass Effect content in general, because I do want to keep it on the channel for as long as possible, because I do know that you guys love seeing it and I want to keep bringing it, but I just don't know what kind of new things I can bring other than these next 4 build guides. So if there is content that you guys want me to cover, definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you're interested to play Mass Effect 3 with me, message me on Xbox, add me something. I will put you in the official Bro Gaming official Xbox group, and that's really where we're going to discuss things and set up game nights. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, or if you want to play Andromeda with the group, then definitely message me on Xbox and I will get you in that group. Also, that is where we will also be setting up our Destiny game nights, as well as any other game nights that's really for this channel and all things Bro Gaming official. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to smash that like button. It'll really help us out. If you're new around here, please be sure to subscribe, because we're putting videos out every Monday and Friday, and we are working on a new schedule because Brian and I are both very busy, but we are working as hard as we can to bring you guys awesome content. So that's really all I have for you on this one. This has been Mr. J313, and I will catch you on the next one.